this style sectioned off. I made 4 sections, 2 up front that are even with the front of the ear, and then 2 back pigtails that are even with about the middle of the ear. They're not a low pigtail, but about the middle of the head. So the first thing that I'm going to do is wet down the front pieces of hair. Wet hair and spray gel are really important in this style to get the final look that you want. So with these front ponytails, I'm spraying them down with water and gel, and then I'm combing the gel throughout so that I have less flyaways. And then I'm going to split the ponytail in half. I'm going to take the other ponytail and split it in half. And then I'm going to come down about 1.5 inches to 2 inches and join them right in the middle on that center part line. That center part line is a good guide for where they should be. I'm then going to split them again, and I'm going to do a 3-strand braid on both sides. So just a regular 3-strand braid. Once this 3-strand braid is long enough that it can reach to the adjacent ponytail, I'm going to connect it to that ponytail. So there's my first braid. With my second braid, I will braid it all the way down again until I get to the adjacent ponytail, and then I will connect it with an elastic. I'm then going to come back to the front ponytail, and I'm going to spray a little bit of gel in the hair that's left over, and then I will comb the gel through. This is really important, a really important part of the style. I'm then going to split this into 3 different sections. I'll take my topsy tail tool, which I'm going to link down below, and I'm going to come down 2 stitches. So it's the very top outer stitch, the second top outer stitch. I'm just going to slide my topsy tail in through that, and then thread the hair through the back of the topsy tail tool. And while holding on to the braid, I'm going to pull that strand through. I'm then going to just clip it off. I'm using one of her hair bows. You can use a clip, you can use an elastic, really whatever. So it's out of the way. So I'm coming down another 1-2 stitches. So you want to do every other outer stitch so that you have the separation between the strands. So I just have 1 strand left to pull through. Again, you can use gel as needed while you're going. Again, as far as placement goes, I'm going to go from that outer stitch, skip 1, and come down to the one after that and thread it through the outside stitch. If you don't know what a stitch is, it's basically every time that you cross the braid over. So I'm just crossing through the inside stitches when I do this style. Once you've got all 3, you are going to connect it to the opposite ponytail. And then we are just going to repeat this on the other side. So again, I'm splitting the remaining hair into 3 ponytails, and then I'm going to, there's a top outer stitch. I'm going to come down 1, thread the topsy tail through this outer stitch, bring my first strand through, and pull it through. Again, skipping a stitch, skip that stitch, go to the next one, put the hair through the back, pull through, and then one more time, skip a stitch, come through the last one, put the hair in the loop and pull through. And then I'm just going to piece these out with a little bit of product to make sure all flyaways are down and add them to the adjacent ponytail. So this style looks a lot more involved than what it is. It's one that we get a ton of compliments on, and it really only takes you 10 to 12 minutes to do.